We have our friends with us. We have Anne and Grace and Megan.
Hi, everyone.
Allie was just telling me, you have to tell the story over again, Allie, because it's just par for the course for the week.
I made it to the 6 a.m. club this morning. I did, because puppy. And so I thought, I'd get up and be productive because he's always awake first thing in the morning. So I figured, well, I'll get up, I'll give him some breakfast, and I'll come and sit down on my computer and do some writing. And so I did that. And then he lay on my arm and fell asleep. And I thought, okay, fine. He's asleep. I'll put him back in his crate. I'll go back to bed. We'll all have another hour's sleep. It'll be fine. Put him in his crate. And he was like, no. This was not the plan. I was sleeping on you, human, not in this. And so that just lost me my whole morning.
Yeah. That stinks. And he's like, what do you try and let him whine it out as long as you can, but you just can't stand it, and so you go retrieve him again?
I do usually, but because this morning it was just like I just put him back. Like I was planning on staying up, and so this morning I was like, oh, do I let him? Do I not let him? Like, couldn't decide. So he did fall asleep. He did fall back asleep for about half an hour, but not until after my husband was awake. So then me and my husband were chatting, and by the time I was ready to actually go back to sleep, he was awake again. So that just didn't go well, frankly.
I know, you just can't win with a puppy, with a baby.
Nope.
They require all your attention.
And he's an early riser. Like none of my children have been early risers. We all sleep late.
You've trained your children well.
No. See, it didn't require training. They came out late risers. We are all night owls. They were born night owls. It was all fine. And then the puppy is an early riser and just... Excuse me. Yeah, I'm just muting for a second. Chat amongst you.
Okay. Oh, poor Allie. That whole puppy thing and early rising thing. Yes. Oh my gosh. Let's see. 6 a.m.
I have to wipe the puppy's butt now because he's pooped. So
okay, go ahead, do your thing. Megan, 6 a.m. on a Saturday. That is so tough. On a Saturday, but I do find that now that I am waking up during the week at 6 a.m. to write, like I just wake up. Like it's a thing now. I have retrained my brain to wake up at 6 a.m. 6 a.m. into the week is not your fave. I know. And now, especially that the kids are out of school, it's like I don't really have to get up that early. It's just that now I have this 6 a.m. group, and now I have to meet them because they set it up, and we're in this habit of meeting and writing at 6 a.m. And so now it's like I don't, in summers I would usually sleep a little later and get in that habit of late sleeping. But there's Tully the bad guy. I'm gonna put Tully's face on like a mugshot on most wanted list for Allie. Oh, and he's so cute though.
He's so cute and fluffy. Like I can't be mad at him.
Yeah.
He's just adorable.
Yeah. 6 a.m. is, okay when you have a fluffykins.
Right.
Thanks, Jocelyn. Jocelyn's giving us unicorn. Thanks, Jocelyn.
Hey, Jocelyn.
Love to have the family visits. Yes. Oh, look, Books by Adrian is here. Hey, Books by Adrian.
Hi, thanks for joining.
Thanks for new subscribing, too. Like and follow, subscribe below. Get some work done with us this morning. That'd be great. Because we didn't get much work done. I have to be honest with you. I'm chasing this book release. And no, I did not get much work done this week on it. So, and it was part mental and part too much other stuff going on. But the mental part I could have done away with and actually gotten some stuff done on it, but I just mentally wasn't there.
Sucks when that happens.
I know. But thank you for being here. This is why I like working from home. Haven't had to wake up at 6 a.m. I know, Megan.
Yeah,
I know. But you know what? I like it. Like you said, Allie, you thought, I'm awake. might not make it a productive time, especially with kids. If kids are still asleep, that's a great time to be productive, right? But
Yeah.
you have the puppy, so I mean that,
Yeah.
won't always
That's
work
it.
out.
Before they wake up and after they've gone to sleep, those are the best times to be productive.
I know, right? Or to just rest yourself.
Yes.
Welcome to the Saturday house today. Allie, not budgeted up for once. Not budged up for once.
Bundled.
Budged. Bundled. Is that what she meant? Oh, yes, that's what she meant.
Yeah.
Yes, thanks for explaining, Grace.
I'm nuts.
No, you
It
said
is
it
nice
was
and warm here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even though Allie was telling me before we got on, when she walks outside, the clouds appear.
Yes.
I am sure
But my room
that
is
is
nice and
not.
warm.
You're not cursed, Allie. We know that. I'm sure it's not that.
You know, what was it? The Truman Show, where he's walking around and there's just the rain directly over him. That's what it feels like. I walk around, there's a cloud directly over me.
Maybe it's protecting you from getting too burnt. You can look at it a little more positively. It's not.
Yep.
It's not meaning to take away your sunshine. It's meaning to protect you. So there you go.
That's right.
Look at those shoulders. Woohoo, Allie. I had shoulders too, but I had to cover up because it's cold in here. What happens is our air conditioning has to run upstairs because otherwise it gets really warm where the kids are. So because we have you can have it telling the temperature upstairs or telling it downstairs. So having it upstairs in the summer and downstairs is the winter. But problem is I freeze in the summer downstairs.
Yeah.
Because it's blowing to make everything colder upstairs, which makes everything freezing downstairs. So it's summer, but I'm not showing my shoulders as often because it's sometimes I can, but it's really cold usually. I usually do wear long sleeves year round.
See, if we ever finally get our heat wave this year, and so far we have not had a very warm summer. Like last year, I'm pretty sure it got up into the mid-30s by this point of the year. It hasn't got anywhere close this year. But if we do, I will be here in the least amount of decent clothing possible because we do not have air conditioning in this country, and the upstairs of my house is horrific. In a heat wave, it's just there's no way for the heat to escape effectively because it's really hot outside and inside and just
So there's actually not a stitch of air conditioning in the UK. That just confounds me, honestly.
I mean,
I can't believe it.
There might be some really rich houses that have had it put in, but it's not a common thing. So every year when we get our 3-week, 2-week, 1-week, whatever heat wave, you have all the hardware stores sell out of the little air conditioning, little standalone units, and just it's always funny. You know what it's got.
Are office buildings retrofitted?
Yeah, no, office buildings tend to have aircon and shops tend to have aircon, so it's always nice to go out and go in the shops in the summer.
Yeah, really.
Just to cool down, Yeah, but houses just don't get it.
Anne says, be glad to have a cloud. Go outside for more than 15 minutes and she's lobster red. I know, me too. Me too. I just burn. It's like screens. They don't know what they're missing. Yeah.
Even those of us who do know what we're missing, we still can't get them because they're ridiculously expensive because no one has them.
Yeah. That's crazy. It's so strange. So strange.
It is.
All right. Well, we better hit our first 20. Shall we hit our first 20
do
and get busy writing? I have beta feedback I'm incorporating. I probably need 5,000 words to redo something they didn't like. So that's my goal today. What about you? What's working on? What's everyone working on? Put in the chat. What are you working on, Ellie?
I am looking through. No, that's not true. I read the beginning of book 2 this morning, and I just read it, and I'm like, "Yeah, that's really good. I really like that. I did that good."
Yay!
It's only 3 pages, so I've got to work out where I'm going to go from there because I was all up for them getting hot and steamy in the first couple of pages. And then all of a sudden they started to have an argument, and I'm like, what just happened there? They were about to do the thing, and now they're scrapping at each other, and
so
now I've got to work out where to go.
Is this a continuation of the couple in book 1 or a new couple?
No, new couple.
Okay. So are they going to be enemies to lovers? What's going to happen then?
Yeah, it's looking like that. Yeah.
All right,
Although
we're gonna go
they're
ahead.
kind of enemies and lovers at the same time.
Mm-hmm. No,
But they're going to end up by
fun.
actually liking each other. So, you know.
Angry sex is fun.
Exactly.
I know. It's supposed to be all this weather this week. Not ready. Too early in the season in Michigan. And Anne's going to work on her Vela, get 3 chapters. I know I actually am behind getting my Vela chapters up this week, too. I'm right there with you, Anne. Books by Adrian, making some new images during the sprints. Sprint some
What's
later.
he write?
Yay.
Books by Adrian?
Yes, let us know. I'm drafting the first book in my new series. Yeah, let us know
That's
your
so
genre.
exciting.
Let us know your genre, Adrian. We've got a lot of different genres here. We've got contemporary romance, steamy. We've got fantasy, PNR. What do we have? Megan's romantic suspense.
We've got some children or middle grades.
A little bit of everything by everybody here.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get into it. You're going to hear a little bit of typing on the video when it starts, but it'll time us for 20 minutes, and then we'll be back after that.
Great. See you soon.
See you in 20. Hello. And Kate Sandler joined us while we were doing that.
Kate.
I know. Let's see. I got 752 down.
Oh, nice.
Looks like I got about almost 450 words, so that's good.
Yay.
Although I already know one little part of it I'm going to delete. Better than nothing. Let's see. Ann Sisk, look, 364. Woohoo! She's going to get there.
Ooh.
Good. I know Ann's been dealing with a lot too lately with her. She had some asthma stuff, right, Ann? Asthma and a little bit of COVID, I think. So, yeah, it's been a lot for her. It was a weird week for a lot of people. How'd you do? What'd you end up doing, Allie?
I got 189 words that time. I got a couple of interruptions and such.
It does sound like you have a busy house today.
Yeah, my husband's out all day. He's helping someone move house, and he had no idea how the day was going to go. He was like, well, they've got to have their van back by 1, so, I'll probably be back around then. Yeah, it's 20 to 6.
Apparently they got to
Not
keep
a
the
sign
van.
of him.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all right.
Hasn't responded to a single message.
Oh.
Maybe he's dead. Who knows?
Do you have life insurance?
No, he does not.
That's better.
I am doubly insured. He's not insured at all.
That
Not
sounds
the
like
right way round.
something we need to repair there, Allie.
He couldn't get insurance. They wouldn't insure him.
Oh,
So,
yeah. Neat. Well,
rude.
very rude. Let's see. Oh, and no COVID, no major breathing issues. Yes, yeah, urgent care. You should have quite the week.
Oh, that's
Hubby,
rubbish, yeah?
hubby is out enjoying the kid free time, Allie.
How
Taking
is
advantage
that?
of it. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Well, hopefully it'll turn out okay, Allie.
Oh, fingers crossed.
354.
Someone will eventually cook the kids dinner, I'm sure.
Teach your 10-year-old to cook dinner. Is he ready? Was he still
I was
trying?
going to say, it's probably going to be him, because it's not going to be me.
Yeah. Well, some days are like that. We get, real life happening. It's just kind of crazy.
How dare it?
Creativity coming to me at a snail's crawl. Sorry, Jocelyn. I know. What can we do to help you, Jocelyn? Do you have a situation that needs talked through? What's going on there? Any brain breaks? Get up and move around, jiggle around, get your brain going. I saw this cool thing. It was an app this week, and it was, 3-minute break or something it was called. Did y'all see it on Facebook? It was where,
No.
Anyway, it was on Facebook, and it was like an app that would give you like a timer in 3 minutes and moves to move for 3 minutes. I thought, oh, that's great. I should really invest in that.
Yeah.
What's happening with this theme chapter that's nagging? Okay, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I haven't, since the puppy arrived, I haven't managed to be doing any of my exercise. I did it for like 2 months so successfully, and just back to almost nothing again now. It's very annoying.
Yeah, but are you walking the puppy more and stuff like that? Like, is that helping?
No, because he can't have walks yet because he's too little. He hasn't had all his vaccinations, so he literally can't have walks. And even when he has, he's supposed to have like 5 minutes a walk, 5 minutes per month of life. So he'll be up to like 15 whole minutes by the time he can eventually walk, maybe. So
is that what it is? 5 months. 5 months. What was it? What was the thing?
5 minutes per month old until they're like a year old.
5 minutes per month old. I'm glad that's not a human thing. That's too much walking. 5 minutes per month old. Now, if it was 5 minutes per year, well, still that's too much too.
It only counts till they're like a year old. But what's that? 5 times 12, like 60. That's an hour walk a day, I suppose.
Is that in dog years? Is that in dog years or regular years? Interesting. Oh my gosh. Well, I tell you what, you're good birth control because I look at those. I love golden retriever dog reels. You know, you see the dogs on Instagram reels or TikTok, and they're just so tempting to get another golden. And then I'm like,
They're
but look at
adorable.
Allie. Look at Allie going with her,
Look at the
potty
sleep.
training and the lack of sleep and the baby thing. Like, no, I can't do it. I just can't. No way. I'd love
Just
to, but
wait. Get one that's like 4 months old instead, or like an adult dog,
I
and then
don't know.
they're already
Sometimes
potty
they have
trained.
sometimes though they have their problems, which is why people get rid of them,
Yes.
right? Like
Yes.
potty training problems and stuff. I don't know. I'll just live vicariously through you. That's all there is to it. So,
Fair enough.
all right, y'all. Shall we hit our second 20? Let's do it. Ooh,
Yeah.
sounds like you need to. Are you okay there? Mama, you're being called. All right, we'll head into our second 20 so
We'll
Allie
sprint.
can go deal. Yeah.
Yeah.
See you guys in 20. All
See
right.
you in 20.
I'm keeping my camera on today, by the way, because I just need to
Okay.
be accountable. All right. See you guys in 20. Okay, we are back. I got almost 400 words that time. So would love to hear what you all got. Allie, how things go? Did you get your interruptions taken care of?
I did, but I only got about 100 words because
That's okay.
interruptions, and then that put me right off my stride.
Mommy life. That's,
Ugh.
Yeah. Well, we have one more sprint, so hopefully things will cooperate for you then. Fingers crossed. Let's see. There were a couple things in the chat. Some advice for Jocelyn. Jocelyn is having blank page syndrome. What you have in the last scene, go back and then just start writing random words. Just make marks to note when you start getting into sentences. That way you can cut easier when you clean the doc up. Good tips. Megan also had, if she's writing a book set in Sicily, is Sicily spelled a different way? Locally? What? Like, is it S-C? Is it S-C-I?
Mommy.
I just love him.
Oh, you.
Oh, you're quiet now. You're muted.
Oh, I said you can
there
have
you go.
him right now.
Hi, Charlie. Go with what you see on a map. Yeah, that's good advice. Or you could always add a dictionary page. Oh, interesting. Yeah. I don't see that much, though, in contemporary romance. Could do that. I already went to have a map done. That's cool, Megan. Very cool. I created a map in Canva. Look, it's actually not too hard on Canva. Going to do a map, then I would just add a dictionary. 245 for Ian. That's great.
Yay!
Yeah.
All right. Well, everyone else, let us know how you're doing in the chat. What's Charlie watching on his little iPad?
He's watching Peppa Pig. He's not in my good books right now. Neither child is in my good books right now.
I love Peppa Pig. That was cute. It was just coming out when my kids were just kind of outgrowing that age. So they would watch cartoons.
Some of it's okay. Some of them annoy me.
Yeah. Now they're into anime, which I'm not really into, but my kids are kind of into anime. Interesting. It's summertime, so they sleep in. They're upstairs. They're doing their thing. Come down for food. My youngest is helping me, though, a lot around the house with the pool and stuff like that. So that's been nice. Which is good. Yeah, because we have frogs that attack us. Well, they don't attack. They're just out there.
Attack frogs?
Well, they don't attack. It's just, One was stuck last night. Well, yesterday. I tried to get it out with a brush broom thing. It got stuck in our intake pipe where the water goes in the deep end and recirculates and back out the shallow end. So one got stuck halfway in. His head and his legs were sticking out. I mean, it was dead. Clearly, it had been in there a while being sucked in. But the rest of his body was trying to be sucked in. So my husband finally had to unscrew the thing and, toss him out. And then we had another huge toad in our, I know there's this other cleaning out basket thing where the leaves go into and stuff. And he got that out, thank God. And then there's two more frogs living above the door frame of my little cottage, which, where my mom and aunt come stay when they're here. And I'm like,
Ducky.
I told them, dear God willing, those two frogs will be gone from their door frame by the time they get here in August, because I'm not touching them.
Above a door?
Yeah,
that seems like such an odd place for frogs to live.
I know. You know how there's a piece of wood that goes around the door frame, and it's just sitting up there, and then there's another one over here. And, yeah.
How do they even get up there? Do you have climbing tree frogs where you live?
I don't know. Pennsylvania frogs must be different. I'm not sure. But yes, they're there. So it's been a fun summer of frogs, and that's the way it goes every year with the pool. Just, seems like something new always grosses me out every summer. So,
Yeah.
oh, we had this electric crawly thing for the bottom, and we have to
Yeah.
take it out a few times a day to get all the gunk out from the bottom. We're still trying to clean it. Like,
Okay.
we haven't even swam yet. It was open June
Yeah.
1st. This happens every year. There's always something, equipment that breaks, tons of clean out to get all the gook out of it and all that other kind of stuff. So anyway, we took it out and there was like a half hanging out frog out of the bottom of it, and it was dead. And yeah, it's just fun, so fun.
Yeah. You have
And
a lot of frog fun.
There's tadpoles in the pool because the circulating once we turn on the heater, then they'll all go away because the frogs don't like the warm water. So we've got the
Okay.
algicide, we've got the chemicals in it. It's all circulating. The water's slowly turning blue again. The stuff is all getting up off the bottom. It's like we're scraping down the sides and the bottom every day. It will clean up. I'd say like Tuesday, probably by Tuesday, will be blue water, ready to swim. Turn on the heater,
nice.
and then the frogs will go away. But right now, it's just a pain in the ass. And I just wonder often, every year at this time, I wonder how many more years can I put up with doing this? It's like I have 4 more years till my youngest graduates school. And then it'll be like, do I really want to stay in this house that takes so much work? And you know what I mean? And then we'll have to decide where we're going to go in our old age.
Does it make it worth it when you actually get to swim in it finally?
Well, yeah, but I mean, in Pennsylvania, you get 3 months, June, July, August. And so it's like by the time we get up and running by the middle of June, we usually enjoy it for about a month. And then it gets kind of old. And then like by August, we're kind of like, we don't swim as much. It happens every year. And then, of course, it all depends on the weather. Some summers we have really rainy, really rainy summers. Some summers we have really hot summers.
So just to check,
kind of depends.
If it's rainy, do you not swim?
Well, not while it's raining. I mean, we could swim after or whatnot, but it also depends on what time of day.
You'd get wet while it's raining?
Well, mostly the thunder or the lightning. Like, you don't want to be in it while it's, thundering and lightning. Yeah.
Fair enough.
And our storms, like, we don't often have, like, days that are just drizzle. Like, usually if there's a storm coming, it's stormy, so you get out of it. We could swim if it was cloudy and just sprinkling, but it also depends on timing. Like, I have to work, and can we, I say I want to swim every day at 10 a.m. Well, some days I might not be able to. It just depends on the storm or whatnot and what's going on.
Yes.
I don't know. Sometimes we swim at about 3 or 4 in the afternoon because that's just when the shade starts to come over the pool. I don't swim during midday because I'm fair-skinned, so I don't like having the sun beating right down on me while I'm swimming. So it's just frustrating. It's a lot of work. And had I known it was going to be this much work to have a pool, I wouldn't have gotten this house years ago. Like, it's just not worth it in Pennsylvania. And there's no pool days. Like in California, there's tons of pools. You can have them year round. And there's pool boys, I call them, but guys who run these businesses where they service the pools, but they don't have that here. And there's one that I know from the pool company that runs their own pool boy kind of service, and it's hugely expensive. I'm not going to spend that kind of money for something we can do ourselves, but then we have to do it ourselves. So it's frustrating.
Well, it sounds like you need to move to California when you retire then.
If the taxes and the traffic and the price of living out there wasn't so bad, but no, that is not where I want to live when I'm retired. Anyway, it's all just pain in the butt. I don't know if any of you out there if anyone out there has a pool or a huge yard. I mean, it's just work, and as you get older, you just don't want to do it as much. My husband's aches and pains and, we're getting older. So I don't know.
Maybe you could do move to a nice retirement place that has a pool that someone else looks after for you.
I know, right? Yeah. Go to Arizona or something. Yeah, absolutely. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I've got 4 years till we have to decide that because I don't want to do anything while my youngest is still in school.
Oh, fair enough.
And I have a friend who has a saltwater pool, and we came this close to changing to a saltwater pool last year. But she was also telling me all kinds of problems she was having. Like every time it rains, it takes another adjustment, et cetera, et cetera. And it's like, I don't know. It just sounds like as much work as I'm doing now. So it didn't seem like it was less work. But anyway, that's a whole topic for another day. Let's get into our final sprint, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
Do it. All right. So we'll see you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
He's ready too.
Yes.
Apparently so.
Yeah. All right, y'all. We'll see you on the flip side of funny.
Good luck, everyone.
Laughing.
Yeah.
He's so funny. Okay, we are back. How did everyone do? Let's do, Allie.
Yeah, not bad.
Anyone ever need to watch? Oh, I thought you said, okay, so porn. To be sure they're writing the smexy scenes correctly. I mean, yeah, it probably doesn't hurt. How funny. So you did decide to go through with the early sex scene in your second book. Is that
Yeah.
what's happening here? Yeah.
See, I might have to go back through book 1 and just make sure that the heat level matches, which is annoying because, like, half the time I just don't want to write them. And then apparently the other half I start typing and they're having sex. And I'm like, I mean, that's not where we were going to start this book. And they're like, yeah, I think you'll find it was, in fact.
I mean, you did in the first book, right? So
Yeah.
you'd be, not that every book has to be the same, but
No.
I mean, you'd be part of the course in this book.
I managed to push the one in the first book into chapter 2. The one in the second book is literally like page 1.
It happens.
Just,
I mean,
that's
I
how
read
we're
books
starting.
like that where they're, they're either having sex with somebody else but not enjoying it because they're so, hung up on their real needs or whatever. And then the next chapter they're meeting the real love of their lives, but they're supposed to be with. So, I mean, things happen. But occasionally, like in yours too, they'll have sex, but then they'll like meet later and they'll be like, oh, there's something more here, that kind of thing.
Well, see, we've got surprise. That's it, surprise baby in this book. So they've got to get to the point of having the baby. I mean,
yeah.
Is it going to be?
How is the surprise going to be when their baby? We just had the discussion in our 6 a.m. group Friday about surprise baby. Is it going to be surprise after the baby's born or surprise while?
Surprise pregnancy.
So they'll find out while pregnant.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's pretty cool. That's cool.
It's going to be a bit awkward because, like, they're not supposed to be able to do that. So they're going to be kind of like, oh, damn, I forgot about condoms.
You mean like not supposed to, like it's a witch who can't get pregnant or something like that to continue your witch thing?
Yeah, a vampire.
Okay. Vampires can't get pregnant? Is that like canon?
Vampires can't get pregnant by wolves.
Oh, okay. What kind of baby are they having?
They're having a vampire crossed with a wolf baby, which at some point I'm going to have to come up with the most awesome name for, but today is not that day.
Is it a vampire that figures out later in life they can shift? Like it's not going to shift right away. Maybe when it's born.
No, it's going to be fluffy.
Oh,
it's going to be fluffy. Because I really would rather have had puppies than children. So my book people are going to live out my little dream.
That's cute. That's really cute. They're going to have little Tullies.
Yay!
Except more vicious than your Tully.
Yes.
Yeah.
Although I don't know, frankly, Tully bites a lot. So
bites a lot. Yeah.
I mean, puppies are pretty vicious.
Little yappy dogs. That's what they do. They bite and they yap.
They do, yeah.
No. I like Megan's thing here, though. Send it to a friend. Make sure it makes sense. Whatever you're doing.
Yeah. Well, my friends, that is going to be your job.
Were they in love when they? Was it love at first sight, or was it just lust? So then they're going to find out they're pregnant and fall in love.
Yeah.
Okay. Are these characters in book 1? Am I running into them when I read book 1?
One of them is.
Okay.
The other one's briefly mentioned, but you don't really get much of him.
Okay. So yeah, well that should be interesting. You could always do insert sex scene here and continue on with the story.
I'm pretty sure I've done that in book 1 so far. Out of like the 3 or 4 sex scenes that I need to have in there, I'm pretty sure one of them's written, and the other ones are like insert dirty here.
Insert dirty. Yeah. Yeah. So you're going to have a few. How many are in book one? Because I've only run across one so far. I'm only into, I think, chapter 7 or something so far.
Yeah, well, you've got the first one that I actually did write, and
Yeah,
then I think
that was
I've gone
good.
back and edited to make it slightly less graphic.
Well, I thought it was
And
fine the way
then
it was. But
there should, well, that's the edited version. There should be about 3 more, I think. I don't think I've put 3 more in, but I think there need to be about 3 more in there.
oh. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I don't want it to stop your progress. You're just going to kind of keep on going despite it, figure it out as you go. Do it when you're
Yeah.
inspired. When you feel inspired, But
Yeah.
yes, porn probably helps. I wonder if, looking up positions online, there's probably some online resources you can find.
Yeah, I'll have to have a look.
I was trying, each book. How can I have them making love someplace different? I've done a beanbag, done the shower, I've done the car. How can this be different so it's not the same every time somebody reads a Z01 book,
In a bed?
600.
Have they managed to do it in
Oh
a
yeah.
bed yet?
They typically do end up in a bed, or but to start it, start it fresh against a wall, against the oven. To start it fresh somewhere, before they move to the typical. 600 words. Good job, Megan.
Very
Good
nice,
job.
Megan.
Very good. You're welcome. Thanks for being here today.
Yeah, thanks
Well,
for joining us.
how did anyone else do? Go ahead and report in. We'd love to hear and to cheer you on. And tell us what you ended up with. Jocelyn, did you break your little mind game with yourself? So let us know. Kate Sadler, Megan Pierce, books by Adrian, if you're still here. Megan, you already let us know. Grace, if you're still there, let us know. Yeah, let us know real quick, you guys, what y'all ended up doing today. Hope it was a fun and productive day. We didn't talk about food today at all. So
We
surprising.
didn't.
I know. We've been in a food rut around here, I would say. I think eggs and sausage today, though. That was
Oh,
yummy.
nice.
Yeah, a little healthy something. Sucked this last run. Got 15 words. Got an FB chat with an author friend. All right, well, that's okay. We're beta-ing a book for me. Yep, it's all productivity time though, and so it counts. Yeah. What else? So, how about you? You're going to go on and take care of your kids, and
No, my husband's apparently finally home now. So.
Oh, did he get home? Okay, I was just going to say. So take all the time you want in your room there, Allie, before you go check on him and the kids. That's his payback, right?
Yeah.
Somewhat. Keep working it out, Jocelyn. We know you can get through it. Yes. Make a chocolate mayonnaise cake.
Just, you're going to have to give me some more information on that, because mayonnaise does not belong with chocolate or in cakes. Help me out here.
Yeah.
Is this...
We were just talking about mayonnaise yesterday because I want to make a Waldorf salad. Have you ever made that, Allie?
Okay. No.
It's marshmallows and mayonnaise, I think, is the sauce. I've got to look and see if that's the Waldorf salad sauce, which I know marshmallows and mayonnaise does not sound like a good thing, but I don't know what it is. I don't know the recipe, but if that's what's in Waldorf salad, it's pretty good. You're being called or something. Is that you?
Someone's at my door, apparently.
Oh, okay. Kate Souther says, just doing admin stuff today, adding a pre-order and updating back matter. Good job.
Yay.
Jocelyn's with you. Chocolate mayonnaise.
Yeah.
You skipped the egg and oil. Oh,
so because mayonnaise has egg and oil in it?
Must be. It makes it moist, and you don't use Miracle Whip, just plain mayo. Oh, yes, Miracle Whip. I can't stand that. My husband's a Miracle Whip person, and I'm the mayo person, and I'm right.
Where's Miracle Whip?
So in the UK, do they have Miracle Whip? It's just like mayonnaise, but it has a little tangier flavor to it. I don't know. It's okay. It's just not my thing. I saw a video
Apparently
about
it's
banana
sold.
yoga bars.
Sorry,
Sold?
apparently it's sold throughout the US and Canada
Yeah.
and
but
in
not,
Germany.
but not the UK. Interesting.
Oh no, Miracle Whip UK, maybe. Buy Miracle Whip in the UK. It's a versatile mayonnaise alternative.
It's like tangier. It's not, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but probably tangier is the best way to describe it. It's
Do you
okay.
guys have salad cream?
Salad cream? No.
You
What is
don't have
that?
salad cream?
Sour cream or salad cream?
Salad
Salad
cream.
cream. No, we have sour cream. You have sour cream?
Okay, apparently it's a close cousin to Miracle Whip, although it's not thick like either Miracle Whip or mayonnaise.
Yeah, see, Miracle Whip is spreadable, just like mayonnaise, There's no zip without the whip. That's right.
See, I like salad cream. I don't really like mayonnaise. And I've never heard of Miracle Whip, so
I'm going to have to look
who
up
knows?
salad cream. I don't know what that is. Interesting.
So, see, it's kind of tangy. You use it in the same place as you would use mayonnaise, but it's tangier. So
That's
that
probably what
sounds kind of
Miracle
like
Whip.
Miracle Whip. Yeah, it sounds very similar.
Yeah. And but I use ranch dressing on everything, so that's my go-to. But you know what also is good, Anne and everyone, when you're making cake is substitute applesauce. So like instead of mayo, substitute applesauce. That's a healthy way to make a cake. Anyway. That's enough. That's enough food talk. We better go.
Yay, we did the food talk.
All right. Well, I hope everyone has a good rest of the weekend. Enjoy yours, Allie. And
Yes, you too.
we will see you on Tuesday. We'll see everyone Tuesday. We'll be back sprinting about 4:00 in the afternoon in Eastern time on Tuesday. Yep. All right. Shall we do the end thing? We'll say goodbye.
Yeah, have a great weekend, everyone.
Enjoy, everyone. Thanks for being here today.